Breaking news update. Protesters planning to be back out in front of the El Cajon Police Department in just a few hours to demonstrate against yesterday's fatal police shooting of an unarmed black man.
Right now, 2 officers are on administrative leave. The chief says both have 20 years experience. And this morning, this screenshot is the focus of the investigation. It's part of cell phone video investigators got from a witness.
It's a crucial point because investigators say the man was not armed, but this screen grab shows the man taking a shooting stance, and one witness said he was holding something. Officers confronted the man after a woman called to say that a man was running through traffic and that he was not acting like himself. The shooting quickly drew a crowd of roughly 100 outraged people demanding answers. We do have team coverage, and we start this morning with Bree Steffen.
Yeah, she's live where the shooting happened to dive a little bit deeper into where this investigation stands right now. Bree.
Yeah, good morning, Stephen. And this parking lot is where that shooting happened. And if you look behind me, you can see 4 candles burning in memory of that man who was shot and killed here yesterday. Witnesses we talked to said they heard at least 5 gunshots. Now let's take a look at that still frame that you just saw. Police released it from some cell phone video they got of the shooting. You can see that man pointing something at the 2 officers closest to him. 10 News counted at least 21 evidence markers and saw 3 bullet casings on the ground. Both officers are on administrative leave. The El Cajon police chief says there will be a thorough investigation and wants people to wait until the truth comes out. Now, he says they can't release a lot of details right now because of the investigation, but he does want to point out that the cell phone with the video on it that they confiscated was handed over to them willingly. Reporting live in El Cajon, Bree Steffen, 10 News.
Bree, thank you. We also talked to a former El Cajon police officer to get his take on that picture. 10 News anchors Ariel Wessler and Kimberly Hunt asked Kevin LaChapelle about the officer standing so close to that man on the left.
Well, it's hard to know what was going on specifically, but when somebody pulls something out very, very quickly, you have a very quick notice of, what are they doing, and is this going to threaten my life? So I think this really is going to support what the officers are saying. On the other hand, the community, again, there's obviously still challenges and opportunities across the country with building relationships with the community, but the community has to realize when behaviors like this occur in the presence of police officers, they have to realize how completely inappropriate that is. Now, on the other side, you have a person with a mental illness. It's probably things that could have been done a lot sooner to mitigate these things before it spills out into a street somewhere, like seeing symptoms and having them get the help that they need.
And we want to show you this screenshot again of the moments before an officer fired. Now, police said the man rapidly drew an object from his pants, placed both hands together, and extended them rapidly toward the officer there in what appeared to be a shooting stance. Now, witnesses say the man was holding a vaporizer there, or an e-cigarette. Now, here's an example of one. It's metal, about the thickness of a laundry Tide stick, if you will, but about 1 inch or 2 longer. It is metal, though, Ann.
Yeah, and that's good to note. And we turn now, our coverage now, to 10 News' Jared Aarons, live at the El Cajon Police Department at the headquarters, where Jared, demonstrators are planning to gather really in just a matter of hours.
Yeah, at 9 a.m. this morning, Ann, and word of the protest that is planned for here at headquarters has spread on social media. They're expecting quite a big crowd. Right now you can see it's pretty quiet. No one here yet. There's no way to know what the mood will be when the crowd starts to gather later this morning. But last night during protests, things got heated. We saw one person even spit on a police car. The crowd then came to police headquarters after the investigation wrapped up at the scene. They were demanding answers. This morning, we expect to hear from speakers with the NAACP, the National Action Network, and also a handful of churches here in El Cajon. We've already got statements from some of them. In fact, one from the president of the NAACP Youth Council compared last night's shooting to a lynching, saying that these police officer shootings are modern-day lynchings, but instead of blacks hanging in the middle of the town square or on trees alongside the main road, we're witnessing killings repeatedly on social media and TV. Pretty strong words and statements. We could hear even stronger words today from protesters. We will be here this morning as the crowd gathers to bring you what they have to say and what they want to hear from the El Cajon Police Department. Live in El Cajon, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
Now, there is no body camera video of police of this shooting. The El Cajon Police Department doesn't have the cameras yet, but they were on order as the department was really getting ready to incorporate them to patrols. In May, the district attorney's office announced a sweeping policy change, more transparency when it comes to police shootings, and since then, several videos of local police shootings have been released.